911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, I just killed my brother.
Then, a missing teen is found after 88 days of captivity, and a fight over what to eat for dinner turns deadly. Let's dive in.
911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, I just killed my brother.
You what?
I just killed my brother. I don't know the address.
What do you mean you killed your brother?
I shot him 3 times, one in the back, twice in the throat. Come get me right now. I turned myself in.
Are you in Wyndham?
No, sorry. Yes, I am.
All
I'll be
right,
waiting for you.
hold on, let me get you to Wyndham. Hold on 1 second.
Now.
Hold on, let me get you to Wyndham.
Send them.
You don't know what the address is?
911, where's your...
No, I don't. I'm hanging up.
No, sir, hold on.
Hello?
Let them know what road you're on.
911, fire EMS.
Hello?
Hi, this is 911. Do you have an emergency?
Yeah, we got a person dying here.
What's that?
We got a person dead. Live 12 years old.
There's a person dead?
Yeah, come on, I need somebody. Help me.
What's the address, sir? Okay, let me get you over to Wyndham. Stay on the phone for me.
Hurry up. Yes. Hurry up.
At 1:44 a.m. in April 2022, police traced the call to the Wyndham, Ohio residence after 19-year-old Nate McAtee killed his 11-year-old brother, Joseph. It's unclear why he snapped, but family said he had suffered from mental illness for years. When McAtee was charged in court, he smirked and laughed. The teen also told the judge, "I'm cranky today," and called the $1 million bond ridiculous. The boy's father commented on a local newspaper's Facebook page, saying he's a schizophrenic. The comment has since been deleted. It's unclear who else was in the apartment with the 2 boys when Nate turned on his brother and where the children's mother, Tina, was. This is an ongoing story, so don't forget to like and subscribe for updates.
911, do you need police, fire, or medical?
I need to watch The Office and I can't get it on Netflix.
Ma'am, this is an emergency line. We don't offer tech support, but I suggest you try to set your VPN to Canada.
I don't know what that is. I don't have one.
You don't have a VPN? Okay, well, you need to get Surfshark. Hold on a second for a discount code. Ma'am, use the code TRUE911, and don't call this line again unless it's a genuine emergency.
Surfshark isn't just good for watching other Netflix shows in other regions, though. I use it when I'm researching the stories because it covers up what you do online, which means that nobody can snoop on you or use your Google searches to target you. As Surfshark says, using a VPN is like wearing pants. When you go outside, all the important stuff stays private and secure. It also means I can access news sites that are geo-blocked while I'm traveling. Surfshark have given us a promo code, TRUE911, which will give you 3 months extra and 83% off. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. Living under a bed for most of her 88 days of captivity, a young girl never gives up hope.
I don't want to take her with
Douglas County 911.
Hi. I have a young lady at my house right now, and she just says her name is Jamie Kloss.
Okay, what's your address?
It's in Gordon, Wisconsin.
Okay, have you seen her photo, ma'am?
Yes, it is her. I 100% think it is her.
Are you okay?
100%.
Does it look like she's going to run?
No, she's sitting down. She's relaxing.
Okay, hang on just a second. What's your name?
Yep.
What's your name, ma'am?
Kristen Kaczynski.
Kristen, how do you spell your last name?
Kasins.
Okay, did she show up walking?
Yeah, a neighbor just walked up with her to our house and asked us to call 911.
Okay, hang on just a second.
Are you cold? Do you need a blanket or anything? Okay. Do you need anything to drink or water or anything? Okay. Have you watched the show? It's their favorite. This is my son. That's why That's Carly.
Kristen, I'm going to keep you on the line, okay?
Okay, yep, sounds good. Barely hear this lady. I got him. You'll be ready to go. Like, no, but if somebody comes to this house, you need to.
Kristen, is the neighbor that walked her up, is she still there?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
We got, yeah.
Can you ask the neighbor, did the female just walk up to her house, or how did she come across
Hold
her?
on 1 second. She wants to know where she came from, how you got her, etc. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pass you over to her. Okay. Hi. My name is Jeannie Meyer. We have a cabin up here in Gordon on Oak
Okay,
Hill
ma'am.
Road.
Ma'am?
And I was walking. Yes.
Okay, can I just get your name?
Jeannie Nutter, Nutter.
Okay, and do you have a cabin address?
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so freaked out.
No,
I don't
that's
know
okay.
My address or not.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm not up here very often in the winter. I just happened to come up today.
Okay.
I didn't want to bring her to my cabin.
So how did she come up upon your cabin?
I was walking my dog, and we were almost home, and she was walking towards me, crying, saying, "You gotta help me, you gotta help me."
Okay.
So I didn't want to go into my cabin because it's too close to Patterson's house.
And she said her name is Jamie Claus?
Yep. And when I walked into this house, they recognized her immediately from before.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I'm on course 3 and 20
So I don't, Jamie, do you know when he's going to come back? He thought he was going to come back.
You can put me on that call, bro.
Who's gonna come back?
His name is Jake Patterson. Jake Thomas Patterson, she said.
Okay, hang on.
And apparently his house is 2 doors down from our cabin. Oh, Henry, get off the couch. I'm sorry, I'm here. You can just, why don't you hang on to him, Jamie? It would be good for you to pat it on.
If you can't get any other information as far as vehicles and if anyone else is with there, so we're not walking into something we don't know.
So we're kind of scared because he might come.
Yep.
So if the cops could get here soon, we would.
I have many deputies headed that way. I'm gonna keep you on the line.
Okay.
And she said, "I am Jamie Claus."
Yes. She said, "He killed my parents. I want to go home. Help me."
And what was the male's name?
Jake? Is it Jake? Jake Patterson? Jake Patterson.
And she said he killed her parents and she wants to go home?
Yes. She didn't know where she was. When I saw her, she was saying, "Where am I? Where am I?"
Okay.
Said, "You're in Wisconsin."
And did she say he's gone right now?
Yes.
Are they at a cabin?
Well, I think it's, he lives there year round.
And he's supposed to be back at midnight?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Yep, bye. Jeannie, you there?
Yes.
Okay. I've got multiple deputies headed out there, so I just want you to stay on the line with me, okay?
Okay.
Does she seem like she's going to need medical attention at all?
I would think yes.
Okay.
I was a social worker for 30 years. So
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, what do you think is her medical condition right now?
Well, I think shock and cold and
Okay.
shock. A good thing happened here.
Yep, just try and speak very calm.
Okay.
And just if she feels, just don't try to push her too much.
No, we're not.
Ma'am, my deputy, she just wants you to lock the doors.
Okay, they would like us to lock the doors and not open the door for anybody but them.
Yep. And don't let the dogs out or anything. Just everybody stay inside until I can get deputies there.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just going to start paging out medical. I'm going to have them stage in the area because I don't want anybody to come up into the house.
Okay.
Until the deputies get there, but I want them in the area, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just 1 moment.
You don't have a Cindy.
Okay. Okay.
Did she say where Jake is?
You don't know where Jake is, right? She has no idea where he is. She told me that when he leaves her, she doesn't know that he's gone. He turns the music up real loud. Sometimes he has people come over to watch her. People to come over. He's pushed you, hides you under a bed. He has hidden her under a bed.
You can just put it in the car.
Does he live there alone? Okay, he's the only one that lives there.
Okay. Does she remember how far she was walking before she met you up with you?
Did you just leave your house, leave his house when you found me? She was like maybe 100 yards from my cabin.
Okay.
Okay. Get hot. Take it off.
Does she seem comfortable right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have her wrapped up in a blanket.
Okay, perfect.
Does he work? He doesn't work, and I asked her what kind of car it was. It's a red. He used to be in the military.
I'm sorry, he used to be in the military?
There's a bunch of cars in his driveway. I mean, I've walked by that place. I can't tell you how many times this year.
Oh, you know where it is?
I know right where it is. My husband walks around the block. Yeah, the plugged-in snowman.
Do you know what road it's on?
It's on Eau Claire Acres Road. It's on the same road I live on. So he lives 2 doors down from me.
Do you know Jake?
No, he's never really been. I mean, we only come up here. It's a cabin. So we only come up here periodically, but he's never been friendly or talked to me. And we've been here 4 years.
Okay, have you seen him though?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what he looks like.
From your place? Hang on a second, I'm going to go back here. Yep, that's the one that I've got deputies coming to you guys right now. I'm asking where you live or your cabin. Okay. And from your, I'm sorry, Jeannie, from your cabin.
I just asked her, she said all the people that hang out at his house apparently do not know who she is.
Okay. From the house that you're at right now,
Yeah.
where would that place be?
Okay,
I'm gonna hang on. Let me pull up the map, and I'm gonna kind of walk it through with you here. Okay, so you're on the Eau Claire Acres Circle.
Acres Circle. So, what is it? Kazinskis. Yeah, I can't ever pronounce it, but I.
Yeah. So from where you're at.
Then there's a house next to them. Then there's my blue A-frame.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull up a better map. This one isn't very good. Go to that Jake's place. Would you go to the right?
Left.
Okay.
You would go left, and then you would walk past one house. Then there would be our cabin. Then there would be another house, a cabin. People aren't hardly ever there. Then there's Jake's house.
Okay. Is it right, like on the corner on the left?
It's on a corner.
Okay. And that's a house.
Many, many cars in the driveway. That plug-in there. There was like a big plug-in snowman at the end of the driveway. I tell you, we've been coming here 4 years. I've never seen this face. Oh, okay.
And there's a plug-in. What did you say?
Like a plug-in snowman at the driveway.
At the driveway?
Yeah, at Jake's driveway.
And multiple cars.
Yeah, multiple cars. In the driveway, I just walk by it because when I go on the walk with my dog, I walk the Eau Claire Acres Circle, and I just noticed he hadn't really plowed his driveway. It was just kind of left at the end, so.
Okay.
She doesn't have any shoes. She's wearing his tennis shoes. What size shoe do you wear? You know? Because I got lots of shoes up here, too.
Okay, and all the doors are locked?
Yes, all the doors are locked.
Okay, so I'm just going to let you know, when the deputies pull up, they're going to give me instructions on, if somebody to come to the door, how they want to handle it.
Okay.
So if you... Go ahead.
Okay, what is your first name? I feel Peter's parents might be coming here in the middle.
No. He needs to call him right now and tell him, do not go.
Not to come? Okay, they need to not come. Okay, he's gonna try to get a hold.
Yeah, they need to not. I can't have anybody showing up at that house right now.
We have such crappy cell service here.
Nope, I understand.
So he's gonna try to call them and tell them not to come.
Absolutely, he needs to, yeah.
29 to 22.
And if they show up before the deputies, you guys need to tell them to leave right away.
Okay.
Can they view it from the suspect address?
Can you see the suspect's house from where you're at?
No. Because the road kind of curves. The road curves. So Peter's house is close to Y.
Okay.
And then it's just too curvy. We can't. And it's very woody here. They'll see that when they get here.
Okay.
I can't see his house from our cabin.
Okay.
He's 29.
You okay?
I'm behind you then, too.
I don't want you to be scared.
Great, thanks.
What was she saying to you?
I was just asking her if she was afraid, and she said no.
She did. Okay, good.
I told her,
Well, you guys are doing a good job of keeping her comfortable.
and you're doing a good job of keeping us calm.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah, thank you.
I know you've done a lot. Can you try to get a suspect vehicle description in case we see them?
Yep, Jake, and you said the car that Jake drives, did she tell you it's a red?
Right? Is that what you said? Do you know what kind of car? She has no idea. But it's red. But there's like, I don't know, maybe 8 cars in this driveway.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you guys all in like the living room, or where are you guys at in the house right now?
Well, I was just making sure my dog was not scratching their door. So we're all in the living room. When they drive in the circle driveway, they'll see a porch, a white porch with a Christmas tree.
Okay.
And the blue cars parked by the garage, and then the door is on the side of the house.
Okay.
Do you want Peter to be outside?
No, everybody needs to stay inside. I know he wants to help, but they're just kind of figuring out who's going to go where right now.
Okay. And saying that he's going to be home at midnight is not a for sure thing.
Okay.
He doesn't know where he went or what he does.
Right.
Okay, I see lights. There's maybe somebody's here. Okay, somebody's here.
Okay, wait a minute.
It's a police officer.
You can see?
Yep. No, he's got to stay here. How are we to let them in? We need to let them in, right?
Hang on, I'm just asking him right now. Okay, was there a deputy that knocked on the door, or you just saw him in the driveway?
They're in the house. The cops are in the house.
Oh, they're in there with you?
Yes, they just came in.
Okay, Jeannie, perfect. Then I can let you go as long as the deputies are with you guys.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Good job.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Jean Nutter was walking her dog near her driveway at about 4 p.m. in January 2019 when she spotted a blonde-haired girl alone, without a coat or gloves. Nutter wouldn't usually visit her cabin in the winter, but she was there. As the girl came closer, the woman recognized her face from the constant media coverage. It was Jamie Kloss. She held Jamie tightly as they walked to the nearest home, where Kristen Kasinkas heard pounding on her door. Her neighbor stood outside with a skinny girl with unkempt hair and oversized sneakers. The woman feared the kidnapper would come looking for the teen, so Kasinkas' husband stood guard at the front door with a gun. Deputies pulled up to the house just before sunset at 4:43 p.m., but even then, Nutter couldn't trust they were safe. What had happened in the days leading up to this shocking 911 call? While working as a temp at Saputo Cheese Factory in Almena, Wisconsin, Jake Patterson had a brief stop behind a school bus while driving to work. The chance encounter provided his first glimpse of a green-eyed, strawberry-blonde middle school student who boarded the bus that October morning. He didn't know her name, nor did he know who lived in the nearby ranch-style home. What he knew for certain was that she was the girl he was going to take. In fact, by his own admission, Patterson put quite a bit of thought into every detail of how he would carry it out. She was a 13-year-old named Jamie Kloss. Twice, he drove to Jamie's home in the small town of Barron. Cars in the driveway scared him away the first time. A night or two later, he aborted his plan after spotting lights and people in the house. But the third time, he wouldn't leave alone. It was on October 15th that he took his father's Mossberg shotgun, which he considered to be a fairly common weapon. Patterson grabbed 6 shotgun shells, put on gloves, and wiped them for prints. Then, at Walmart, he picked up a black balaclava. He'd shaved his face and head so he'd leave no forensic evidence. Then he stole the plates from a parked car and switched them with his own. The stalker disconnected his car's dome light to help conceal his appearance. He cut a cord that could unlock the trunk from the inside. Dressed in brown, steel-toed boots, a black jacket, and jeans, Patterson used the mask to conceal his round, bespectacled face. Gloves covered his hands. The Taurus coasted into the Kloss family driveway early that Monday morning with its headlights off. Jamie woke up to her dog, Molly, barking. She got up, saw the car, and rushed to wake her parents. Her father, 56-year-old James, headed for the front door. At the same time, Patterson parked, stepped out quietly, and walked to the entrance stairs. Meanwhile, Jamie and her 46-year-old mother, Denise, hid in the bathroom. They locked and barricaded the door with a cabinet drawer and waited in the bathtub with the shower curtain closed. Patterson initially mistook the father, who was standing near the front door with a flashlight, as a cop and demanded he gets on the ground. But when James Kloss didn't move, the intruder climbed the brick stairs and opened the storm door. He pounded on the wooden door. Jamie's father looked at him through a small, iron-encased window in the middle of the door. He stared through the glass, down the chrome-plated shotgun barrel. Patterson pulled the trigger. The blast shook Jamie, who cowered in the tub. She knew her father was dead. Her mother dialed 911 on her cell phone. During the call, around 12:53 a.m., no one spoke. Instead, the dispatchers just heard screaming. When they tried to call back, they got Denise's voicemail. Outside, Patterson tried to break open the door. He fired a spent shell and unloaded a blast toward the doorknob. He pushed the door open and stepped over James Kloss's body. With a flashlight in hand, Patterson stalked the rooms. One door wouldn't budge. He checked the rest of the house, vacant. He returned to the bolted door. He couldn't kick it open. He rammed it with his shoulder over and over. It took 10 to 15 blows from the upper half of his 6-foot, 215-pound frame before it split in two. He ripped down the shower curtain. Denise Kloss clung to her daughter in what the intruder would describe as a bear hug. He handed Denise Kloss duct tape and ordered her to cover her daughter's mouth. When she struggled, Patterson rested his weapon on the sink and did it himself. He also bound Jamie's wrists and ankles and helped her out of the tub. He pointed the shotgun at her mother's head and squeezed the trigger as he turned his head away. Patterson then grabbed the 5-foot, 100-pound teenager and nearly slipped on the bloodied floor on the way out. He dragged her across the yard and forced her into the trunk of the Taurus. In all, he spent 4 minutes at the house. 3 Barron County Sheriff's deputies were already on their way. Patterson removed his mask. The shotgun lay next to him. He pressed the gas pedal. But only 20 seconds into his getaway, he slowed for blinking lights and blaring sirens. A deputy saw a Taurus yield to the passing squad cars. But unfortunately, it wouldn't be the last time during Jamie's ordeal that law enforcement would encounter that car. Patterson was ready for a gunfight, later telling investigators he most likely would have shot at the police if they'd stopped him. In the trunk, Jamie heard the sirens. Then they faded away. At the Kloss family home, deputies discovered the bodies around 1 a.m. Jamie was gone. The deep drone of an Amber Alert soon buzzed cell phones across the state. For 3 months, police and volunteers across northern Wisconsin searched for her. Detectives chased thousands of tips. The FBI offered a $25,000 reward for information. Her parents' employer added another $25,000. Jamie's photo circulated on posters. Strangers attended her parents' funeral. Neighbors gathered at events in her honor. Relatives appealed to the public for information about where she could possibly be. The whole time, Patterson was holding Jamie in a cluttered, single-family home near the tiny and heavily forested town of Gordon, population 650, just 70 miles north of where she lived. A sign atop the front door greets visitors to the beige and brown 2-bedroom home. Set on 2.6 secluded acres, Patterson's Retreat, it reads. In the basement fireplace, he'd burned her clothes, the duct tape, and his gloves. He'd had Jamie change into his sister's pajamas. He was surprised to find no blood spatter on his boots or clothing. Patterson forced Jamie to stay under his twin-size bed, shutting her in with bags, laundry bins, and barbells when visitors arrived, or he left the house. When his father came on Saturdays, he turned up the bedroom radio to muffle her movements. He said he kept her in line by yelling and hitting the walls, especially the 2 times he noticed she had tried to get out from under the bed. He repeatedly warned that bad things would happen to her if she tried to come out. During one outburst, Jamie said Patterson struck her really hard on her back. She sometimes stayed under the bed for as long as 12 hours without food, water, or access to the bathroom. He kept the loaded shotgun outside the bedroom for a time in case the police came. But 2 weeks after the kidnapping, he put the weapon away. Patterson later told detectives he believed he had gotten away with his crimes. Perhaps this sense of confidence and accomplishment led Patterson to apply for a nighttime warehouse job at a liquor distributor on the morning of January 10th, 87 days after Jamie's abduction. Under skill on his resume, he wrote, "I'm an honest and hardworking guy. Not much work experience, but I show up to work and am a quick learner." That morning, Patterson had told Jamie he was going out for a few hours. And Jamie made a decision. She'd be caged no longer. She shoved the bins and weights away from the bed. Then she crawled out from the 2.5 feet that separated the mattress from the cold floor. Freedom at her grasp, she unlocked the front door and stepped out into an unfamiliar, snowy landscape wearing only pajamas and her captor's sneakers on the wrong feet. When Patterson got home, Jamie was gone. He searched the house, then went outside and noticed her footprints. He got back into the Taurus to hunt her down. Just then, a deputy ferrying Jamie away from the Kasinkas' home spotted a red vehicle, a Kia or a Ford, approaching from the other direction. Jamie couldn't say whether it was her abductor. The deputy alerted her colleagues. Patterson by now had restored the original plates to his car. A license plate check by police showed the vehicle was registered to someone with the surname Patterson. An officer saw a male driver alone in the car and followed it past the house they'd soon come to learn had been Jamie's secret prison. 2 sergeants stopped the Taurus. One ordered the driver to put his hands up, then opened the door. Jake Patterson identified himself. He said he knew what this was about. 3 clear words came from him: "I did it." Investigators said he provided chilling details of his crime in a lengthy confession, including his insistence he would never have been caught had he just planned everything perfectly. When it was finally over, he faced 2 charges of intentional homicide, along with kidnapping and armed burglary counts. Patterson later pleaded guilty to kidnapping and was sentenced to 2 life terms in prison without the possibility of release, plus 40 years for the crimes. A heartless killer tells his son, "I made her parents happy. They hated her."
Kansas County 911 those.
My son just shot his wife 2 houses to the south of me.
He shot his wife?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, and 2 houses to the east. How do you know this?
My sons were just here. What's the matter, son? No. What's the matter, son? What's the matter?
Right. What is your name, sir?
Think of being called a lousy father? Think of being called a lousy father?
Okay, you got to get here. My son just shot his wife.
Okay. Is she dead?
My son's here right now.
Okay, what house is his wife at?
2 houses east.
Okay, do you know the address?
No, I do not. No.
All right. Sherman, your name is Sherman, right?
Yes.
Sherman Kovac?
Yes.
Okay. And you're calling from... Sir, I got people en route, okay? I got help on the way, okay? Now I need to get some information from you, sir. Okay? What is your son's name? What is your son's name, sir?
John Kovac. No.
What is the first name?
No, you're not.
What's his first name?
John, John.
And how old is he?
40.
Does he still have the weapon with him?
I do not know that. He doesn't have it. I can see him. He doesn't.
Okay.
I have no gun.
Are you on dash 6 with him?
What you asking me?
Sir, just stay on the line with me, sir. I need you to stay on the line. Don't hang up. Stay on the line.
Get your butt over here. Now. That's what you doing. Okay, Brad.
All right, I'm still with you. What is he wearing?
He's wearing a black T-shirt with camo shorts.
White male or black male?
White male.
Black T-shirt, camo shirt, shorts.
What's that?
I'm just repeating it.
I need her clear, Kathy. They hate her. Can you get here?
Sir, I have several units en route. Okay, you got to bear with me. I just need to get some information from you. Hey, where's John? Sir, I know where you're at. I know that.
Where's my boy?
Is he inside or outside?
Inside. He does not have a gun.
Okay, is he being violent towards you?
No.
Was this an accidental?
I don't know if it's accidental or not.
Is that him in the background?
What are you asking me?
Is that him crying in the background?
Yes.
Okay.
I know, but you wish you would have come to me, son. I wish you would have come to me.
Can you ask her if she's dead?
Can I ask him? You have to figure that out.
You can't ask him
I'm
that?
in enough trauma.
Okay, sir. I understand that. Okay, where's he at now?
I got him in my arms.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm unarmed. I'm at my mom and dad.
John? Is this John? Okay,
Yes,
John.
I just shot my wife.
Okay, was this deliberate, John, or did you accidentally shoot her?
I don't know.
Okay.
She screamed at me. She
Okay.
screamed at my kids over boiled hot.
I'm on the phone with him right now.
Excuse me?
John, I got heavy. Hold on a second. Don't hang up, please.
Yes. I'm unarmed. My kids are present. I will come out. I don't care. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
I can't
Okay,
handle
I need you. Listen, hey, John, I need you to walk outside with your hands in the air.
Not a problem, Mom.
Okay, give the phone to your dad and walk outside. Give the phone to your dad and walk outside with your hands in the air slowly.
Not
Okay.
a problem. Not a problem. Take phone, Dad. Take phone. They want you outside. Keep your hands off me, Dad.
Are you heading out, John? You're heading.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Is he? Hello? Hello?
What's that?
Hello, Mr. Kovac?
Yes.
Yes. Is he heading outside now, sir?
The cops have got him.
Okay, sir. All right.
In January 2013, a married couple, John and Nancy Kovac, began fighting over who would cook that night's dinner, boiled hot dogs in Comstock, Michigan. The fight escalated until John lost his temper and fatally shot his wife. He said that his wife started screaming at him and his kids and that he simply could not take the verbal abuse anymore. After the confrontation, John took his children and ran to his parents' house nearby. They then called 911 to report the incident. The couple's 2 young boys were inside the home during the shooting. Before their father surrendered to the police, they tried to say goodbye to him, probably knowing they wouldn't see him for a long time. They were later put in the custody of Child Protective Services. During the trial, one of John's children, Jason, asked the prosecutor, "Are my answers going to put my dad in jail?" To which the prosecutor answered, "No, Jason, your dad did that to himself." When he pleaded guilty, the killer told the judge he had planned to take his own life in the couple's bedroom following an argument, but instead shot and killed his wife after she confronted him and called him a coward. During his closing argument, John said he hoped his children would understand one day. In September 2013, he was charged with open murder and later sentenced to a minimum of 20 years in prison following a plea deal to avoid a possible life sentence. For more True 911 calls, watch this episode next.